Get ruined while I'm walking all over the place. Thank you, honey bun.
Donkey?
All right. So let's get started with some beautiful decorative lighting, which this actual light right here from Compass Home, I've ordered 2 of for my deck. I just think they're going to look fantastic. I ordered the white ones because I have a lot of white trim on my house. But on the umbrella table and also another coffee table that I have out there, I think they're going to look terrific. Not only do they look terrific, but they do throw off a lot of light, and they're beautiful day or night. And we've actually improved them this year per your customer suggestion of putting a beautiful frosted panel inside of them, which they didn't have before. So Rachel Pavis is here. She's going to talk to us about these. They're called the Antique Floral Design Solar Lanterns, and they have color changing lights too.
They do. You can do amber or color
Awesome.
changing, and like you mentioned, you get your choice of the antique bronze or the antique white.
Very
and
pretty.
Again, brought to us by Compass Home, which is a company that makes amazing products for outside of our homes.
I know, and exclusive to QVC too, by the way. So this is under $20, and look how beautiful this is. Metal, and it's sort of antiqued looking, a little bit distressed on purpose.
Exactly.
And then you have either a color changing light coming on or a beautiful appearance during the day as well with that frosted glass.
It is beautiful during the day, and I love all the cutouts that you can see on it. So much detail. The cutouts around on the top here, and then you'll notice there's little flowers and dragonflies cut out as well. And this is a product that Compass Home brought us last year, but what they did is they actually improved it even more for this year by adding in that frosted glass, which helps to disperse the light, and it also helps with the weight of it too. Makes it a little bit more substantial. But look at the size of this. I love that it's almost 10 inches tall from the top to the bottom and 6 inches in diameter. So it really is a substantial piece during the day. And then at night when the lights come on with the solar, I just think that's beautiful.
Well, I was in the market for new tabletop lanterns for my deck because the ones that I had, you know, they had just outlived their use. I'd had them for like 5 years and they lasted a long time, but it was time to get something new. And when I saw these, and I love the white, which is antiqued with flecks of gold running through it, which matches perfectly to my decor outside. But these can hang. These don't have to stand on a table. They can flank your steps going down, you know, to the backyard or up to your front porch, wherever you'd like to put them. Now, I'm going to use mine like we're showing right there on a table. I like that it's vertical. It doesn't take up a lot of real estate on your table. So even if you have a small table, you still have room for, you know, some servingware and, you know, whatever you've got, a book or whatever you've got there on the table.
Right, but it is substantial. I mean, 6 inches in diameter is going to be a nice addition to any outdoor living space. I mean, just make sure that that solar panel on top has exposure to the sun, because that's how it's going to charge for you during the day. I love that you don't have to do anything to this. You turn it on, and when you turn it on, you get the option of whether you want to use the amber light or if you want to do that color changing. That's not an option of how you buy it. All of them come with the color changing or the amber.
Fantastic.
You just have to choose whether you want that antique bronze that you're seeing there. And look at that shadow that it casts.
It's beautiful.
It is really amazing. I mean, you'll see that it casts a really neat shadow on your walkways. And whether you're using the color changing or the amber, it's going to do that for you.
Now, I noticed here down in the front, you have one without the glass panel, which means it's removable?
It is removable.
Okay.
There's 2 screws on either side. You can remove it. And what we did here is just put a couple flowers inside of that there. And you're getting kind of a taste of what that looks like when it really makes that reflection onto the woodwork or onto your patio, wherever you are displaying it. I like it on something lighter. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
These are beautiful. And Stan, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you, so I apologize if I'm not reacting. We have the amber or the color changing, and again, that is your choice. When I get this home, do I need to pull a little tab or anything, turn something on?
No, but
what do I do?
I do want to mention that the on-off switch and the color changing switch does have a rubber over top of it just to make it so that it is waterproof. And in fact, I'd actually like to show you that it's waterproof. You want to just move your card there so you don't get wet. I'm actually going to pour water on the top and show you that it stays lit for you. So that means it's waterproof. It's totally safe. You can leave this outside in the elements, which means that you can put it out now.
Excellent.
Which is great because we're ready, right? Are we ready for the spring?
I am, but I mean, and how about leaving? I mean, I love that I've got the white because that's going to look beautiful in the winter or Christmas decorating.
So pretty.
So leave it out year round. These are meant to be left outside, and if you wanted to bring them in or into your sun porch, just make sure you charge them with the sun during the day, and then they'll pop on at night. There's really nothing else you have to do. You don't have to buy anything, batteries to change, any of that. They do come with a nice substantial hanger on the top, so this will easily slip over a tree branch,
Yes.
or certainly over that shepherd's hook or a little cup hook that you might have hanging, plant hangers, etc. Kind of use what you've already got out there.
Yeah,
I've
maybe
got
from the eaves of your porch, yeah.
I have shepherd's hooks like that size, sort of lining the embankment of my goose pond, and I hang different things from them.
Yes.
Lanterns or, you know, wind chimes or something, just depending.
And I love how that glass in there really disperses the light. You can see that color changing that we're watching right now with the amber in the back. And again, that's not a choice of, you get both. You get the option when you get this home of what you want to put it on, color changing or amber.
So I know Stan's trying to talk to me and tell me that these are popular, but I can't hear him. So I'm just going to fool around with my button back here. No, it's nothing to do with that. I'm just going to guess that they're popular because I know that I usually like what you guys like. And I already ordered these. Oh, 500? Thank you. She can hear him. I can't.
I can hear him.
So 500
and both
of these ordered.
Are popular right now too.
There's always some kind of a goblin in my earpiece. You know, it works until the minute the show starts and then it goes out. I apologize. So meanwhile, the bronze is more of almost like an antique copper. It has that sort of copperish look to it. So don't think of it as one of those darker black bronzes. It's very, very pretty. This actually is the color of the light fixtures that I have on the exterior of my house. So those would actually work at my house as well. The white is not a stark white. It doesn't look plasticky. It's also antiqued. Yes. And you can see some gold rubbed through that white.
Right, and it's all metal construction, metal and glass, so really well made and very well weighted too.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please stay in the ordering process for these. We do have some solar pathway lights coming up in the show as well. Stay with us. We'll take a little break so I can get my earpiece fixed, and we'll be right back.